Hey friends, happy Tuesday. You know what time it is. It's time to yap about new makeup releases. So if you guys like to chat about all the new juicy makeup launches, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do post quite often, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Let me tell you, last night I was sitting and going through my emails and I made a list of all the palettes that are launching or coming out very soon or have started sneak peeking, and I'm like losing my mind thinking like, how am I gonna fit it all in? But listen, I will do whatever it takes. I will do backbends and backflips to try and get the content up for you guys because I love it. I love testing new makeup. So it's a good time. I just filmed with the Adept Legends of Audra palette. I told you guys last week that it was coming and I've been stocking my mailbox and it finally arrived today. So I was able to create this quick look with it. It's testing new makeup. So keep an eye out. If it's up already, I will link it in the description box. Otherwise, it is coming soon. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is the Melted Mattes palette from Bella Beaute Bar. This is part of a bigger launch that they're doing. So they're coming out with a blush palette, they're coming out with this palette, and they're coming out with an all shimmer eyeshadow palette as well. I will put any information I have on the launch down below. Let me know if you guys would like to see something with this, but this is a beautiful neutrally palette with some bright pops of color. Definitely goes with the ice cream theme. We've got strawberry, we've got chocolate, we've got some sherbets, we've got some vanilla. So I am very, very excited about this launch. They also have beautiful mattes, and honestly, I can't wait to try out their blush palette. So I am an affiliate of the brand. If I have any codes with any of the brands I speak about today, I will put them in the pinned comment down below for you guys. Try to make it easy to shop, but I wanted to show you guys this palette quick because I was so excited that they sent it to me. And then I got a package from ColourPop and I'm really excited. So I'm wearing this highlighter today. This is their Winx Club Super Shock highlighter. I'm always struggling to open these compacts, but anyway, it's a really pretty pinky highlighter. So I did decide to pair it with this look. And I didn't get the entire Winx collection, but they did send me the shadow sticks. I believe these are all duochromes, and I'm gonna probably film like a reel or something with these, but I'm super excited to try these because I think they will be so fun for like a quick eye look. And yeah, thank you so much to ColourPop for sending them my way. Okay, the next thing I wanted to chat to you guys about is the Sigma semi-annual sale. So it's already started and it ends at the end of the month on the 31st, and you can stack my code KHMAKEUP on top of the already discounted products. And the cool thing is my Sigma favorite set is gonna be 15% off, and then you can stack my code on top of that. So I think it's gonna be around $67, and it usually retails for $72 or something. So it's about the cheapest it'll get usually. And I always like to let you guys know in case you wanted to pick it up, especially if you're new to my channel. Maybe you don't know, but I do have a favorite set with Sigma Beauty. Of course, I'm so proud of it. So I have it in my makeup room. It has a blush, a eyeshadow palette, as well as two of my favorite Sigma makeup brushes. So I tried my best to kind of give you a little preview of what to expect with Sigma, included some of my favorite products. You guys know I have been in love with this brand for a very long time, and they make such high quality things. I also have tons of Sigma videos, so if you're looking for any recommendations, I would highly suggest checking out my playlist. I also did like a full Sigma like brand favorites video quite recently, just for the purposes of sharing during their sales, because I kind of just went through their whole product lineup. So hopefully that could be helpful to you guys as well. But I just wanted to mention, if you're looking for a good deal on Sigma, now is the time to pounce. Okay, so the first thing I want to let you guys know, I did post this on my community tab as well on YouTube, but we have a pre-order set up now for the Unearthly Halloween mini mystery box. Listen, I get it. Mystery boxes just like divide the beauty community. Some people hate mystery boxes. Some people love the mystery of mystery boxes, and I totally get it from all sides of the coin, all sides of the picture. I don't know. Anyway, I get it. I get it. I love that Unearthly does unique products. I know some people hate that you can't buy things individually, but this one is a little bit more of an affordable box, dare I say, because it is a smaller box. So it has a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. It's got a lipstick, I believe, and a highlighter. Now, there are a few sneak peeks already online. I've seen a few Instagram posts. I've seen some YouTube videos go up. I decided to wait to get it because honestly, I'm trying to wait until I get paid from YouTube because I've spent a lot of money buying makeup the last few months, and I think it's finally caught up to me. So I was trying to wait, but then I had FOMO because all my friends were getting it in the mail, and I was like, okay, well, now I really want it. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the saying. So I did end up getting it, and I think mine's coming like Wednesday. So there's probably going to be a million videos up already, but I'll probably post it anyway because they did open up a pre-order. And I mean, I love the Unearthly mystery box experience, so I'm very excited. And they also opened up a pre-order for their Spring Magic palette. Now, I did just feature the Spring Magic palette as one of my favorite palettes of 2024 so far. I did post that video on Saturday. It was so much fun. So hopefully you guys will get a chance to check it out. But I just wanted to mention that they did open up a pre-order about that, and we're so excited, aren't we? Because I'm excited. I know you are as well. Okay, the next thing I wanted to chat about is this new palette from Glaminatrix. Well, technically it's an old palette, but I wanted to chat about it. This is their Nocturnal Mini palette. So it's back, but it's cute and it's a mini, and basically you can order it and you can add it to existing orders if you would like. So it's going to retail for about $41 USD, which is exciting. Magnetic pans, 5 duochrome eyeshadows, 7 matte eyeshadows, and it's a really, really cute palette. It's got some fun earthy tones. It's kind of like a neutral palette with a twist, but it's really more of the twist, because it's got these like grungy greens and some fun duochrome shades. So if you've been wanting that palette and you want it in a mini size, now is your chance. I thought that was some fun makeup news, so I wanted to share it. And then I got so excited when we saw this collection last week, but Ensley is going to launch their Flourish and Flutter collection on the 30th at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2:30 Central time. So I really, really want the eyeshadow palettes. I know there's a lot of parts to the collection. I think there's some blushes as well. I could see myself buying the blushes, but I definitely just love the colors in the eyeshadow palette. So let me tell you, I got a long list of stuff that I still need to film with, but I love Ensley so much. So even if I just buy these to keep in my collection, which that's not going to happen, I'm definitely going to film with them when I get them, but they're so stunning. So I just wanted to remind you guys that they have announced the time. So make a reminder for yourself in case you are super duper busy and you might miss it, because I hate for you guys to miss it because it's such a beautiful palette. And then I think after I finished my video last week, we had Natasha Denona just drop a mini palette, and it was so funny because I was on my way to somewhere. I think it was Wednesday morning when this dropped, and I saw the email and I was like, what is this? And I was like looking at it and I'm like, is this a palette I already have? And I couldn't even in that moment recall if I had a palette called the Rose palette. And then I was talking to my friends and they all said like, oh, it's a new mini palette. And I was thinking like, do I need this? And it hadn't come out yet. They were just showing it. And then I heard that it contains basically shades from the Retro palette and another Natasha Denona palette, both of which I already have. So I decided to skip this one. I did see it's on Sephora now, so then I was like, should I get it? And then I was like, girl, no, you're trying not to spend money on makeup right now, so just chill out. And I say that loosely because I did buy like the new Gloss Bomb sticks from Fenty. I bought 3 shades, so like really who's not doing shopping, right? So yeah, let me just continue to lie to you about me not buying stuff. But anyway, this says it's drawing inspiration from the iconic rosy hues of her best-selling Rose Cheek Duo and the I Need a Rose lip collection. Natasha introduces the Mini Rose eyeshadow palette. This travel-friendly 5-shade constellation showcases dazzling and silky smooth cool tone pink, mauve, and taupe shades. So yeah, we've got the shade Golden Rose, which is a duochrome rose with a gold shift. Apart, which is a matte dark taupe. Flamingo, a matte light soft pink. Psychedelic Chrome Crystal Baby Pink with multi-chrome color sparks and topper. And then Andy is a matte medium lilac. So I know this is gonna produce like really pretty everyday looks, and I could just throw it on and get going and all of the things we tell ourselves to buy the next neutral palette, but I just don't need it right now. I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy it, because listen, I'm a sucker. I'm not gonna lie, I'm human. I like to buy things. But I just really need to keep reminding myself that I have so many pink palettes from Natasha. And I get it, Natasha is in her neutral girl era, and so is Pat McGrath, and I don't get a ton of comments by any means. I'm a very small channel, but there was a significant amount of people commenting about how unfair it is that people will still buy Natasha Denona, but they bitch about Pat McGrath's pink palettes. And I don't disagree. Like, I definitely want to bitch about Pat McGrath's palettes as well as Natasha Denona's palettes, because both of those brands had iconic launches that were right up my alley. But my friend Angie, who has way more experience in the beauty industry, done multiple collaborations with brands, and has her own makeup line, she said it really perfectly. She said when brands start off, they start off more editorial, and then they start coming up with more neutral color schemes because that's what sells. And it just is a cycle, and I totally get it. I'm hoping that, you know, at some point we get into more interesting color stories from Natasha, and hopefully that's not completely behind her. And same for Pat McGrath. If she comes out with an interesting makeup collection, a palette, whatever, I'll be the first one in line to get it. But right now they're not making things that I'm that interested in. Natasha I will still get because I love eyeshadow palettes, and even if Pat McGrath came out with like the 800th neutral palette, maybe I could see myself buying it. But her palettes are also $129 these days. And as much as I hate how boring the midi palettes are, they're half the price. So I can kind of justify that. I'm also a part of her affiliate program. So it does benefit me to buy the eyeshadow palettes in case you guys watch my reviews and use my codes or links to shop. It does pay back in that sense. At least I have that. Whereas Pat McGrath, it's like, okay, I buy it. It looks exactly like all the other palettes I have. I'm already mad. I'm out the money. And I'm kind of just disappointed in general because I'm like, it doesn't have those beautiful sparkly shadows that Mothership 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5 had. So why am I just torturing myself spending all this money? But again, all that to say, I don't see a difference. I don't care if Pat McGrath is black and Natasha Denona is XYZ. It's not about them. It's not about their race. It has nothing to do with it. I just look at it from a makeup lover standpoint, and to me it's like, if you're making the 80th pink palette, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not interested. It's fine. If I want it, I don't care if it's a neutral palette, I will buy it because it makes me happy. But I will say, just my mini palettes, I don't travel that much. It's not like I can say like, oh, I'm going to take this traveling with me. I have 100 other palettes that I could take traveling with that are Natasha Denona mini palettes. So I'm fine. So yeah, I just went on a whole tangent. Hopefully it all makes sense to you guys. But I'm just trying to justify me trying really hard not to spend a ton of money, if that makes sense. Okay, the other thing I wanted to chat to you guys about is the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale. So they've been showing a lot of stuff, including the information, and I did get shipping on a package from Sydney Grace. So let me know, what do you guys want to see? I'll do swatches. I'll try and make a video before the sale starts, but it's starting at 9 a.m. on the 29th of July and it ends on August 6th. So we have a little bit of time, but you know, time is fickle. It goes fast. So all the information is on their Instagram account. It says day 1, you spend $45 or more and you get the new Northern Winter palette for free. Day 2, you spend $45 or more and you get the new Southern Spring palette. Day 3, spend $65 or more and get 1 free mystery bag. Day 4 is spend $45 or more, get the new Western Summer palette free. Day 5, spend $45 or more and get the new Eastern Fall palette. Day 6 is a free product with a minimum purchase. Day 7 is a store credit with a minimum purchase. Day 8 is all blushes, highlighters, palettes, brushes, lip creams, loose pigments and highlighters, and cream shadows. 35% off, and all bath and body is 30% off. Day 9 is single pressed eyeshadows, 35% off. And then it says all promotions are subject to product availability. So those are the quick bits version of everything they have going on for the sale. We also have the palettes now. They've shown all of them. They kind of created different palettes for the different seasons, which I think is super fun. So we're getting 4 9-pan palettes, and I think there is a light and a deep version as well, and I think they're sending me the deep version, which is totally fine. I'm so excited. City Grace was one of the first brands to send me PR, and I know I don't talk about them a ton because they're kind of in this very like neutral, very toned down kind of phase, which is totally fine. I think they have an excellent formula, and it's what people want to use every day, is a solid makeup palette with a good product and a good formula. So I'm super happy. Plus they're a women-owned indie brand and they're based in the US, so very, very happy to support them as well. So yeah, that is kind of the skinny on everything that is available during the Sydney Grace sale. I just wanted to chat with you guys about that. Okay, we also have a new launch from Profusion. I feel like they've been so busy. This is how you know that I don't need to buy any more eyeshadow palettes, because as I'm talking about their new palette, I'm realizing I still haven't played with the Ninja Turtle palette, which I bought. So this is the new 21 shade Twilight Hour palette. From soft pinks to deep blues, this blendable and crease-free formula makes sure you get seamless look for day or night. Plus, it's vegan, cruelty-free, and packed with vitamin A and E for skin-loving glam. Now, I don't know why you would need skin-loving ingredients for your eyelids, but I'm not a makeup chemist, so what do I know? But this is a really cute drugstore cool tone palette. I've seen so many palettes like this from indie brands, and I'm sure it's going to trickle over to the mainstream brands as well, but I think that it's so cool that they are kind of up on the trend and they're creating something like this for the drugstore. Profusion has really decent eyeshadow in my opinion, and not just for the price point. I just feel like overall drugstore eyeshadows, they're one of the best. So if you're into this color story, if you want to take a chance, I would highly recommend. I do find Profusion at my local Walmart, and they also have a website, so you can shop on there as well. Okay, so we have a new reveal from Makeup Forever. They're launching mini artist to go eyeshadow palettes that are $32, and it's Anywhere Caffeine and Wherever Walnut. And then we have the Rouge Artist Forever Satin and Matte Lipsticks that are $28. It's a creamy high pigment lipstick with a soft weightless feel for up to 16 hours of comfortable wear. 8 shades with a satin finish and 12 shades with a matte finish. And these will all be available online on July 30th. So I will leave the Sephora links down below. I'm guessing that's where they got these from. The eyeshadow palettes I can totally see, again, being something an everyday consumer would want to check out at Sephora. There's a beautiful warm tone palette and a more mauvey purple cool tone collection as well. So I haven't tried Makeup Forever eyeshadows in a long time, but I definitely remember close to 10 years ago when they were super hyped, like their artistry palettes. I was buying them all. They used to do a holiday palette that was limited edition that people would basically just fall all over themselves buying. So I think this is cute. Definitely not for me. And the lipsticks look interesting as well, but I just don't need them. So I will be passing. Also, I'm trying really hard not to buy lipstick, as I've bought 3 of these from Fenty and the new Coolfee lip stain as well. We also have new launches from Lawless, so they're coming out with some new shades in their Forget the Filler Lip Plumper. We have Desette, a cool candy pink with a pearl finish, and Candy Sky, a warm mauve pink with a pearl finish. And they're also coming out with a new lip plumping mask, Sweet Daisy, a cool pearlized candy pink with a yummy sugar flavor. So I will go ahead and put all the links again in the pinned comment down below. I know people love Lawless. Sometimes I get PR from them and I think they make some really cool stuff. I just got their cream blushes in the mail and I'm so pumped because I really like the shade I purchased myself with my own money. So I'm happy to have all of them, but I don't know if I'll get this in PR, but either which way, I do have a lot of their lip plumping glosses and I really like them. So very excited about more shades. We also have a new product from Prada. So this is the setting powder, which is $90. It's a weightless reset rebalancing setting powder that delivers an instant mattified soft focus effect on skin while controlling shine all day long. Refined blurring extending primer for $50. This instantly blurs pores and minimizes the look of fine lines for smooth skin, soft focus effect, and flawless lines for a smooth skin, soft focus effect, and flawless application infused with AHA, BHA, LHA acid complex and panthenol. Minimize water loss for moisturized skin and improves makeup adhesion to extend the overall wear and control and shine. So first of all, it's confusing that it's green because it's making me think it's a color corrector, which I don't think it is. I think both of these products sound really, really beautiful. I definitely try not to buy a lot of primer because I don't use a lot of primer. Like, I didn't even used to use primer on my face until I started with the one from Glow Recipe, and then I picked up a few that I enjoy, but I'm really trying to be hard on myself and not buy primers until I like pan some of them. So I'm going to skip it, but it does sound lovely, and the powder sounds lovely as well. We have a new collaboration between My Little Pony and Beauty Creations Cosmetics. I don't think I've ever tried this brand, but this is a very cutesy collection. I was a diehard My Little Pony gal, but it's definitely not making me want to buy this collection. So we have Lost in the Clouds Multi-Use Face and Eyeshadow Palette, Plumping Gloss Stick. We've got some blush and highlighter stick. We've got makeup sponges. We've got handheld mirrors. There's a PR box. All of the things. Honestly, this is cute, but it looks very, dare I say, cheap and a little bit juvenile, so it's not for me. Listen, it's not like I don't like to buy juvenile things, but it just looks a little too kiddie, so I'm gonna skip it. And then we have the reveal of Glamlite's latest product. I'm kind of loving that this isn't a collection like of eyeshadow and lip glosses and sugar scrubs and things like that, and they're doing a bake and set powder. So this is their loose powder, effortlessly sets and bakes your makeup. Fine mild texture and velvety finish that stays all day, leaving your skin feeling as smooth. Infused with vitamin E, hydrate, prevent creasing, oil control. 35 grams, and it's $15 each. So we have translucent chocolate cake, strawberry shortcake, banana cream pie, and cookie dough. I love that they did a really dark shade because I feel like not enough brands do such deep shades. So it's nice to see that. Obviously, I'm not a woman of color, so I can't say if it's deep enough, but there is good variety. So I feel like they've covered quite a few bases with the 5 shades they put out. I think the price point is good, and yeah, I'm just happy to see them do something different. I will say I'm not planning on picking this up because to me, Glamlite isn't synonymous with a brand that makes really good base products, but hey, there's potential there, so I will definitely be keeping an eye out to see if people are enjoying that setting powder. We also have this cute little fall-winter collection from Hermes. Inspiration of the cool blue and sensuality of leather, combining cool and warm tones. Express the transition from serene summer to a chilly winter. So we've got some lipsticks, and we have this really cute quad as well as some nail polish. I'm definitely getting winter vibes with this collection. I feel like the deep jewel tone shades are so lovely. I would actually love to wear shades like that in the wintertime, the blue, the green, the rusty shades. So very much like fall and winter combined. I have not purchased anything as far as their lipsticks or quads from Hermes. I think I have one Hermes highlighter and that's it. But it's fun because if you love the idea of luxury, but you can't quite afford a luxury purse or belt or shoe from Hermes, maybe you can buy yourself a lipstick and, you know, enjoy yourself. Okay, we have from LYS, they launched a loose setting powder as well. This is the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Finely milled powder for flawless, long-lasting wear with silky smooth texture. Glides effortlessly onto your skin, leaving behind a velvety finish and feels weightless and effortless, blurs imperfections, clean and cruelty-free. 7 shades. I believe this is already on the Sephora website, so I will link it down below for you guys. I have enough powders. I've been loving the Patrick Star One Size powder, and so I don't feel the need to buy this one, but I love options and I just wanted to mention it to you guys in case you had not heard that they had come out with the powder. Okay, we do have a sneak peek from Pat McGrath, and I think I saw somebody speculate somewhere that these are just going to be quads that they already have. I don't know much, but I will definitely keep an eye out. Hopefully it is something a little bit more interesting than quads that already exist, but you know, you gotta manage your expectations when it comes to Pat McGrath, no offense. We have a new release from NARS. They're launching the explicit refillable lipsticks in 28 shades on the 23rd, and we've got some really fun colors. Oh, look at that shade, Body Heat. Some of these, listen, I was about to say I'm not gonna buy any of these, but you know I'm a sucker for a good terracotta nude, so I'll definitely have to go through the shades and see if there's anything I would like to pick up. Okay, y'all, I already told my babysitter, can she stay for 15 extra minutes, and I'm out of time, so this might be a shorter new makeup releases episode. I hope you guys don't mind. As always, thank you so much for hanging with me. Let me know what makeup products you're looking forward to this week. I always love chatting to you in the comments. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And don't forget to enter my July monthly giveaway. The time is flying, so it'll be August soon. I hate for you to miss out on getting in on that July giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very, very soon.